the Ottoman Empire, a name that echoes through the halls of history. This powerful empire, spanning over 6 centuries, left an undeniable mark on 3 continents. From its humble beginnings in Anatolia to its zenith as a major power, the Ottoman Empire's story is one of ambition, conquest, and cultural grandeur. It was a crossroads of East and West, shaping the destinies of countless people and leaving behind a rich tapestry of art, architecture, and tradition that continues to captivate us today. The Ottoman Empire's influence extended far beyond its borders. Its strategic location at the crossroads of trade routes between Europe and Asia made it a vital economic and political force. From the bustling markets of Constantinople to the intellectual centers of Cairo and Baghdad, the empire fostered a vibrant exchange of ideas, goods, and culture. Its legacy is woven into the fabric of the modern world, influencing everything from political boundaries to artistic traditions. The Ottomans' rise to power was a testament to their military prowess and strategic acumen. Their ability to adapt to changing times and incorporate new technologies into their armies allowed them to expand their dominion over vast territories. But the empire's success was not solely based on military might. The Ottomans were also skilled administrators and diplomats, establishing a complex system of governance that held their diverse empire together for centuries. To understand the Ottoman Empire's impact, we must delve into its captivating history. We will explore the factors that led to its rise, the brilliance of its leaders, and the challenges that ultimately led to its decline. Join us as we journey through time to uncover the secrets of this fascinating empire, revealing its enduring legacy and the lessons it holds for the modern world. The story of the Ottoman Empire begins not in bustling cities or grand palaces, but on the rugged steppes of Anatolia. Here in the 13th century, nomadic Turkish tribes migrated westward, seeking new pastures and opportunities. Among them was a charismatic leader named Ertuğrul Bey, who would lay the foundation for one of history's most enduring empires. Ertuğrul's son, Osman the Fat, inherited his father's ambition and military skill. A shrewd tactician, Osman led his forces in a series of successful campaigns against the weakening Byzantine Empire. He consolidated his power in Anatolia, establishing a strong base from which the Ottoman Empire would expand. Osman's reign marked the beginning of a dynasty that would last for over 6 centuries. He is considered the founder of the Ottoman Empire, and it is from his name, Osman, that the empire derives its name. The early Ottomans were known for their military prowess and their ability to unite disparate Turkish tribes under a common banner. They embraced Islam, which provided a unifying force and a powerful sense of purpose. The Ottomans were also quick to adopt new military technologies, such as gunpowder, which gave them a decisive edge on the battlefield. As the Ottomans expanded their territory, they implemented a unique system of governance that blended Islamic traditions with pragmatic policies. They offered tolerance to conquered populations, allowing them to practice their own religions and maintain their customs. This approach fostered stability and facilitated the integration of diverse peoples into the growing empire. The Ottomans also established a meritocratic system that allowed individuals of talent, regardless of their social origins, to rise through the ranks. This system attracted skilled administrators, soldiers, and scholars from all corners of the empire, contributing to its dynamism and resilience. The year 1453 marked a pivotal moment in world history. The seemingly impregnable city of Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire and a bastion of Christianity for over 1,000 years, fell to the Ottoman Turks. This momentous event, led by the ambitious young Sultan Mehmed II, sent shockwaves throughout Europe and ushered in a new era in the balance of power. Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, was determined to capture Constantinople and make it the capital of his empire. He assembled a massive army, equipped with the latest military technology, including cannons of unprecedented size and power. The siege of Constantinople lasted for 53 days, a relentless assault on the city's formidable defenses. When the Ottoman forces finally breached the city walls, it was a scene of chaos and carnage. Constantinople, once a beacon of civilization, was sacked and looted. The fall of the city marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, a civilization that had endured for over a millennium. Mehmed II's conquest of Constantinople was a triumph of military strategy, technological superiority, and unwavering determination. It cemented the Ottoman Empire's status as a major power and shifted the center of gravity from the Mediterranean to the east. The capture of Constantinople also had profound religious and cultural significance. Hagia Sophia, the magnificent cathedral that had been the center of the Christian world for centuries, was converted into a mosque, symbolizing the triumph of Islam over Christianity in the region. The fall of Constantinople had far-reaching consequences. It severed trade routes between Europe and Asia, forcing European powers to seek new maritime routes to the east. This in turn spurred the age of exploration, leading to the discovery of the New World and the rise of European colonialism. The influx of Byzantine scholars and artists fleeing Constantinople also contributed to the Renaissance in Western Europe. The Ottoman Empire reached its zenith under the reign of Suleiman known as Suleiman the Magnificent in the west and the lawgiver in his own realm. Ascending to the throne in 1520, Suleiman's 46-year reign was marked by unprecedented expansion, legal reforms, cultural flourishing, and architectural grandeur, making it the golden age of the Ottoman Empire. Suleiman was a brilliant military strategist, leading his armies to victory across 3 continents. He conquered Belgrade, bringing the Balkans under Ottoman control. He crushed the Hungarian army at the Battle of Mohacs, opening the way for Ottoman expansion into the heart of Europe. Suleiman's empire stretched from the gates of Vienna to the Persian Gulf, encompassing a vast tapestry of cultures, languages, and religions. Beyond his military exploits, Suleiman was a renowned patron of the arts and a keen administrator. He reformed the Ottoman legal system, earning him the title the lawgiver. His reign saw a flowering of Ottoman art, architecture, and literature. Suleiman's court was graced by some of the most talented artists, poets, and architects of the age. The Süleymaniye Mosque in Istanbul, a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture, stands as a testament to the grandeur of his reign. Suleiman's reign was also marked by significant advancements in trade and commerce. The Ottoman Empire, strategically located at the crossroads of East and West, became a hub for international trade. Merchants from Europe, Asia, and Africa flocked to Ottoman markets, bringing with them a wealth of goods and ideas. The reign of Suleiman the Magnificent marked the pinnacle of Ottoman power and prestige. It was a golden age of cultural brilliance, military might, and economic prosperity. Suleiman's legacy as a wise ruler, a skilled military commander, and a patron of the arts cemented his place as one of the most remarkable figures in world history. As the golden age of the Ottoman Empire began to wane, the seeds of decline were sown through a combination of internal struggles and external pressures. The once mighty empire began to experience a series of challenges that would gradually erode its power and influence. Internally, the empire faced significant administrative and political issues. Corruption became rampant within the government, and the once efficient administrative system started to falter. The quality of leadership declined, with many sultans proving to be less capable than their predecessors. This lack of strong leadership led to factionalism and power struggles within the court, weakening the central authority. Externally, the empire faced mounting pressure from emerging European powers. The rise of the Habsburgs in Central Europe and the increasing naval dominance of the Portuguese and Spanish empires in the Mediterranean and Indian Oceans posed significant threats to Ottoman territorial and economic interests. The empire's military, once an unstoppable force, began to suffer defeats and could no longer maintain its vast territories. The economic landscape also shifted dramatically. The discovery of new trade routes by European explorers bypassed traditional Ottoman-controlled paths, leading to a decline in the empire's revenue from trade. Additionally, the influx of silver from the Americas into Europe caused inflation, further destabilizing the Ottoman economy. Socially, the empire struggled to integrate its diverse population. Religious and ethnic tensions simmered, occasionally erupting into violence. The millet system, which had allowed for a degree of autonomy among different religious communities, began to break down under the strain of these conflicts. Despite these challenges, the Ottoman Empire continued to make significant cultural and architectural contributions. However, the glory days of Suleiman the Magnificent were a distant memory. and the empire's decline became increasingly apparent. The decline of the Ottoman Empire was a complex and multifaceted process, marked by both internal decay and external pressures. It is a testament to the fact that even the greatest empires are not immune to the forces of change and time. The legacy of the Ottoman Empire, however, continues to influence the modern world, reminding us of its once great power and the lessons learned from its rise and fall. As the Ottoman Empire grappled with internal and external challenges, one event stood out as a defining moment in its history: the fall of Constantinople. This historic event marked not just the end of the Byzantine Empire, but also the beginning of a new era for the Ottomans. It was the year 1453. Sultan Mehmed II, often known as Mehmed the Conqueror, had set his sights on the ancient city of Constantinople, the jewel of the Byzantine Empire. Despite its formidable walls and strategic location, Constantinople had become a shadow of its former glory, weakened by years of decline and internal strife. Mehmed II's campaign was meticulously planned and executed. He amassed an army of over 80,000 soldiers equipped with the latest in siege technology, including massive cannons capable of breaching the city's once impenetrable walls. The siege began in early April, and the city held out for nearly 2 months, but the relentless Ottoman forces eventually broke through. On May 29, 1453, Constantinople fell to the Ottomans. The city's defenders, vastly outnumbered and outgunned, could no longer hold their ground. The fall of Constantinople was a momentous event, signaling the end of the Byzantine Empire and solidifying the Ottoman Empire's position as a dominant power in the region. Mehmed II entered the city in triumph, and one of his first acts was to convert the Hagia Sophia, the Grand Cathedral of Eastern Orthodox Christianity, into a mosque. This act symbolized not just the conquest of a city, but also the dawn of a new era of Ottoman rule. The fall of Constantinople had far-reaching consequences. It marked the end of the medieval period and the beginning of the Renaissance in Europe, as scholars fled the city, bringing with them ancient texts and knowledge that would ignite a new age of learning and discovery. For the Ottomans, it was a moment of unprecedented triumph, heralding a period of expansion and cultural flourishing. Yet, the fall of Constantinople also foreshadowed the challenges that lay ahead. The city's diverse population would need to be integrated into the Ottoman system, and the empire would face ongoing conflicts with European powers eager to reclaim lost territories. The fall of Constantinople remains one of the most significant events in world history, a turning point that reshaped the geopolitical landscape and left an indelible mark on the course of human civilization. It serves as a powerful reminder of the rise and fall of empires and the enduring impact of historic events on the world we live in today. As the dust settled on the fallen walls of Constantinople, the Ottoman Empire began a new chapter that would resonate through the ages. The conquest of this storied city was not just a military triumph, but a cultural and political watershed that left an indelible mark on both the East and the West. In the immediate aftermath, Sultan Mehmed II embarked on a mission to restore and revitalize Constantinople, now Istanbul, as the heart of his empire. He invited artisans, scholars, and merchants from across the empire and beyond to settle in the city, fostering a vibrant and cosmopolitan atmosphere. The city's strategic location made it a bustling hub of trade and culture, bridging Europe and Asia. The transformation of Hagia Sophia into a mosque was just the beginning. New architectural marvels sprang up, including the Topkapi Palace and the Grand Bazaar, reflecting the empire's wealth and artistic achievements. Ottoman architecture, characterized by its grand domes and intricate tilework, became a symbol of the empire's enduring legacy. However, the influence of the Ottoman Empire extended far beyond its borders. The fall of Constantinople had a profound impact on Europe, altering trade routes and prompting the age of exploration. European powers, seeking new paths to the riches of the East, embarked on voyages that would eventually lead to the discovery of the New World. The cultural and intellectual exchange between the Ottoman Empire and Europe during this period was significant. The Renaissance, fueled by the influx of knowledge and ancient texts from the fallen Byzantine Empire, flourished. Ottoman scholars and scientists contributed to advancements in various fields, including astronomy, medicine, and engineering, leaving a lasting legacy on human progress. In modern times, the legacy of the Ottoman Empire is still palpable. Istanbul remains a city of immense historical and cultural significance, attracting millions of visitors each year who marvel at its rich heritage. The empire's influence can be seen in the art, architecture, and traditions of the many regions it once ruled. Yet, the story of the Ottomans is also a reminder of the complexities of empire building. The integration of diverse peoples and cultures, the challenges of governance, and the eventual decline serve as a testament to the cyclical nature of history. The fall of Constantinople and the subsequent rise of the Ottoman Empire underscore the enduring impact of historic events on the world. They remind us that while empires may rise and fall, their legacies continue to shape our present and future. As we reflect on this pivotal moment in history, we are reminded of the resilience of human civilization and the ever-evolving nature of power and influence. The story of the Ottomans is not just a tale of conquest and empire, but a testament to the enduring spirit of innovation, adaptation, and cultural exchange that defines our shared human experience. As the Ottoman Empire flourished, its cultural contributions began to resonate far beyond its borders. The empire's unique blend of Eastern and Western influences created a rich tapestry of art, architecture, and science that continues to inspire to this day. Ottoman art was a vibrant fusion of Persian, Byzantine, and Islamic traditions. Miniature paintings, calligraphy, and intricate tile work adorned palaces and mosques, reflecting the empire's grandeur and aesthetic sensibilities. These artistic achievements not only beautified the empire, but also served as a means of documenting its history and culture. The architectural marvels of the Ottoman era remain some of the most iconic structures in the world. The magnificent domes and minarets of mosques like the Süleymaniye and the Blue Mosque stand as testaments to the empire's architectural prowess. These structures were not just places of worship, but symbols of the empire's power and its dedication to beauty and craftsmanship. Science and learning thrived under the Ottomans. The empire became a center of knowledge, attracting scholars from across the world. Ottoman scientists made significant contributions in fields such as astronomy, medicine, and engineering. The observatory in Istanbul, established by Taqi al-Din, was one of the most advanced of its time, rivaling those in Europe. The Ottomans also placed a strong emphasis on education, establishing numerous madrasas and libraries. These institutions preserved and expanded upon the knowledge of previous civilizations, ensuring that the flame of learning continued to burn brightly. The cultural legacy of the Ottoman Empire is a testament to the power of creativity and intellectual curiosity. It serves as a reminder that even in times of conquest and expansion, the pursuit of knowledge and beauty can leave an enduring mark on the world. Today, the influence of Ottoman art, architecture, and science can be seen in the many regions that were once part of the empire. From the intricate designs of carpets to the soaring domes of mosques, the legacy of the Ottomans continues to inspire and captivate. As we look back on the cultural achievements of the Ottoman Empire, we are reminded of the enduring power of human creativity and the ways in which it can shape and enrich our world. The story of the Ottomans is not just a tale of military conquest, but a celebration of the artistic and intellectual contributions that have left an indelible mark on history. The Ottoman Empire's military prowess was not solely due to its sheer size, but also to its innovative strategies and advanced technologies. The Ottomans revolutionized warfare with their unique blend of traditional and modern tactics, making them a formidable force in their time. One of the key elements of the Ottoman military was the Janissary Corps, an elite infantry unit that became the backbone of the empire's army. These soldiers were highly trained and fiercely loyal, often recruited from Christian communities through the Devshirme system. The Janissaries were among the first to use firearms effectively in battle, giving the Ottomans a significant advantage over their enemies. The Ottomans were also pioneers in the use of artillery. Their mastery of siege warfare was demonstrated during the conquest of Constantinople in 1453, where massive cannons breached the city's formidable walls. This event marked a turning point in military history, showcasing the devastating power of gunpowder weaponry. Naval power was another cornerstone of Ottoman military strength. The empire's formidable fleet dominated the Mediterranean, securing vital trade routes and projecting Ottoman influence across the seas. The Battle of Lepanto in 1571, although a rare defeat, highlighted the significance of naval warfare and the ongoing struggle for supremacy in the region. The Ottomans also excelled in logistics and military organization. Their ability to mobilize large armies, supply them efficiently, and maintain discipline was unparalleled. The empire's strategic use of fortifications and garrisons ensured control over vast territories and facilitated rapid responses to threats. Innovative tactics such as the use of feigned retreats and ambushes allowed Ottoman commanders to outmaneuver their adversaries. The flexibility and adaptability of the Ottoman military were key factors in their numerous victories and territorial expansions. The legacy of the Ottoman military is evident in the many strategies and technologies that influenced subsequent generations of warfare. The empire's ability to integrate new ideas and adapt to changing circumstances ensured its dominance for centuries. As we reflect on the military achievements of the Ottoman Empire, we gain a deeper understanding of the factors that contributed to its rise and sustained its power. The story of the Ottomans is not just one of conquest, but also of innovation and strategic brilliance that left an indelible mark on the history of warfare. A religion played a pivotal role in shaping the Ottoman Empire, not just as a spiritual guide, but as a cornerstone of its political and social structure. Islam was deeply intertwined with the very fabric of the Ottoman state, influencing its laws, governance, and daily life. The Ottomans saw themselves as the protectors of Islam, a role that bestowed both legitimacy and responsibility upon their rule. The Sultan, as the Caliph, was considered the leader of the Muslim world, a title that reinforced the empire's religious authority. This spiritual leadership was not merely symbolic, but carried significant weight in unifying the diverse populations within the empire. Sharia, or Islamic law, was integral to the Ottoman legal system. It provided a framework for justice and governance, ensuring that the empire's policies aligned with religious principles. The Ottomans also established a network of religious scholars and institutions, such as the ulema and madrasas, which played crucial roles in education and the dissemination of Islamic knowledge. Religious tolerance was another hallmark of the Ottoman administration. While Islam was the state religion, the empire was home to a mosaic of faiths, including Christianity and Judaism. The millet system allowed these religious communities to govern themselves according to their own laws and traditions, fostering a sense of coexistence and relative harmony. This pluralistic approach not only maintained social stability, but also enriched the cultural and intellectual life of the empire. The Ottomans also embarked on numerous architectural projects to express their religious devotion and imperial grandeur. Magnificent mosques, such as the Suleiman Mosque in Istanbul, stand as enduring symbols of the empire's piety and artistic achievement. These structures were not just places of worship, but also centers of learning and community life. Religious festivals and rituals were integral to Ottoman culture, reinforcing communal bonds and the shared identity of the empire's subjects. Pilgrimages to Mecca or Hajj were encouraged and facilitated by the state, further cementing the Ottomans' role as the custodians of Islam's holy sites. In examining the role of religion in the Ottoman Empire, we gain insight into the profound ways in which faith shaped its identity and governance. Islam was not just a guiding light for the Ottomans, but also a unifying force that helped sustain one of history's most enduring empires. As we conclude our exploration of the Ottoman Empire, we recognize that its legacy is not only one of military might and architectural splendor, but also of spiritual depth and religious significance. The story of the Ottomans is a testament to the enduring power of faith in shaping the course of history. The economic policies of the Ottoman Empire were instrumental in its rise and longevity. The empire's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa made it a hub for international trade. This advantageous positioning allowed the Ottomans to control key trade routes, including the Silk Road and the spice trade, which brought immense wealth and resources into the empire. Trade was not just about commerce, it was a means of cultural exchange and diplomatic relations. The Ottomans established extensive trade networks that connected them with distant lands, from the markets of Venice to the bazaars of Persia and beyond. These networks facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and technologies, enriching the empire culturally and economically. Taxation was another cornerstone of the Ottoman economic system. The Ottomans implemented a sophisticated tax regime that included various forms of taxation, such as land taxes, customs duties, and taxes on non-Muslim subjects, known as the jizya. These taxes were meticulously recorded and collected, ensuring a steady flow of revenue to sustain the empire's military and administrative machinery. The Timar system was a unique aspect of Ottoman land management and taxation. Under this system, land was granted to military officers and officials in exchange for their service. These landholders, or timariots, were responsible for collecting taxes from the peasants working the land and maintaining local order. This system not only secured the loyalty of the military elite, but also ensured efficient tax collection and local governance. The Ottomans also invested in agricultural development, recognizing its importance for the empire's sustenance and stability. Irrigation projects, land reclamation, and the introduction of new crops and farming techniques boosted agricultural productivity, contributing to the overall prosperity of the empire. Urban centers such as Istanbul, Bursa, and Cairo thrived as commercial and financial hubs. These cities were bustling with markets, workshops, and trading houses where merchants from diverse backgrounds engaged in commerce. The empire's cosmopolitan urban culture was a testament to its economic vitality and openness to global influences. Wealth generated from trade and taxation was not only used to fund the empire's military campaigns and administrative apparatus, but also to patronize the arts, architecture, and education. The grandeur of Ottoman architecture, the richness of its artistic traditions, and the flourishing of its intellectual life were all underpinned by the economic prosperity of the empire. In examining the economic policies of the Ottoman Empire, we see a complex and dynamic system that balanced trade, taxation, and agricultural development to create one of history's most prosperous and enduring empires. The Ottomans' economic acumen was a key factor in their ability to sustain and expand their vast dominion. As we reflect on the economic legacy of the Ottomans, we recognize the intricate interplay between commerce, governance, and culture that defined their empire. The story of the Ottoman economy is a testament to the power of strategic economic policies in shaping the course of history. Life in the Ottoman Empire was a complex tapestry woven from diverse cultures, religions, and social hierarchies. At the top of this social structure was the Sultan, the absolute ruler of the empire, whose authority was both political and spiritual. Below the Sultan, the imperial court and the elite class, including high-ranking military officials and bureaucrats, wielded significant influence and power. The Ottoman society was characterized by a unique system of social stratification. The ruling class, known as the askeri, comprised the military and administrative elite, who were exempt from taxation and dedicated to serving the state. In contrast, the reaya, or the tax-paying subjects, included peasants, artisans, and merchants, who formed the backbone of the empire's economy. This religious diversity was a hallmark of the Ottoman Empire. Muslims, Christians, and Jews coexisted within the empire, each community governed by its own religious laws and institutions. This system, known as the millet system, allowed for a degree of religious autonomy and helped maintain social harmony. The Ottomans' policy of relative religious tolerance enabled them to integrate diverse populations into their empire. Family and community life were central to the social fabric of the Ottoman Empire. The extended family was the basic social unit, and kinship ties played a crucial role in social organization. Community structures, such as guilds and religious fraternities, provided social support and cohesion. These institutions regulated economic activities, maintained social order, and upheld moral and ethical standards. Education and intellectual pursuits were highly valued in Ottoman society. The empire boasted an extensive network of schools, colleges, and libraries where subjects ranging from theology to astronomy were studied. Scholars and scientists, often patronized by the state, made significant contributions to various fields of knowledge. The daily lives of ordinary Ottomans were shaped by their occupations and social roles. Peasants worked the land, producing the agricultural surplus that sustained the empire. Artisans and craftsmen operated in urban centers, creating goods that were traded locally and internationally. Merchants facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas, connecting the Ottoman Empire with the wider world. Women in the Ottoman Empire occupied a distinct social space, but while their roles were largely defined by family and domestic responsibilities, women could also own property, engage in trade, and participate in certain religious and social activities. The imperial harem, often misunderstood, was a complex institution where women wielded considerable influence behind the scenes. In exploring the social structure of the Ottoman Empire, we uncover a society that was both hierarchical and dynamic, marked by a rich cultural mosaic and intricate social relationships. The legacy of Ottoman social organization continues to resonate, offering insights into the complexities of governance, cultural integration, and social cohesion in a diverse empire. As we conclude our journey through the layers of Ottoman society, we are reminded of the intricate balance between power and community, tradition and innovation, that defined life in one of history's most fascinating empires. Diplomacy and alliances played a pivotal role in the Ottoman Empire's interactions with other powers. From its inception, the empire recognized the importance of forging strategic alliances and maintaining diplomatic relations to secure its borders and expand its influence. The Ottomans were masterful diplomats, leveraging marriage alliances, treaties and trade agreements to build and sustain their empire. One of the most notable diplomatic achievements was the alliance with France in the 16th century. This Franco-Ottoman alliance was unprecedented, as it brought together a Muslim empire and a Christian kingdom against their common enemies, particularly the Habsburgs. This alliance not only facilitated military cooperation but also enhanced trade and cultural exchanges between the two powers. The Ottomans also maintained complex relationships with their neighbors in the Muslim world. Relations with the Safavid Empire in Persia were marked by both rivalry and occasional cooperation. The struggle for regional dominance often led to conflicts, but there were also periods of peace and mutual respect. Diplomatic missions and exchanges of gifts were common, reflecting a nuanced relationship between these two great powers. In the Mediterranean, the Ottomans engaged with the maritime republics of Venice and Genoa. While there were fierce naval battles, there were also periods of trade and diplomacy. The Ottomans understood the importance of controlling key maritime routes and ports, and their naval prowess was a testament to their strategic vision. The empire's diplomatic reach extended even further, to the courts of Europe and beyond. Ottoman envoys traveled to distant lands, establishing diplomatic missions in places like England, the Netherlands, and Russia. These missions were not just about political alliances, but also about showcasing the empire's wealth, culture, and power. The Ottomans were also adept at using diplomacy to manage internal challenges. They employed a system of vassal states and tributaries, where local rulers retained a degree of autonomy in exchange for loyalty and tribute to the Sultan. This approach allowed the Ottomans to maintain control over vast and diverse territories without direct administration. The legacy of Ottoman diplomacy is a testament to their understanding of the complexities of international relations. Their ability to navigate a world of shifting alliances and rivalries while maintaining the stability and cohesion of their empire is a remarkable chapter in the history of diplomacy. As we reflect on the Ottoman Empire's diplomatic endeavors, we gain insights into the art of statecraft and the importance of alliances in shaping the course of history. The Ottomans' diplomatic legacy continues to influence modern international relations, offering lessons in negotiation, adaptability, and the pursuit of common interests. As the 19th century dawned, the once mighty Ottoman Empire faced mounting challenges that would lead to its ultimate dissolution. A combination of internal strife, economic difficulties, and external pressures began to erode the foundations of the empire. The rise of nationalist movements within the empire's diverse population posed a significant threat to its unity. Ethnic groups sought independence, leading to uprisings and conflicts that weakened the Ottoman hold on its territories. Externally, the European powers were increasingly encroaching on Ottoman lands. The empire, often referred to as the sick man of Europe, found itself in a precarious position, with its territories being carved up through wars and treaties. The Crimean War, the Balkan Wars, and World War I further strained the empire's resources and military might. The final blow came with the Treaty of Sèvres in 1920, which sought to dismantle the Ottoman Empire and distribute its lands among the victorious Allied powers. Turkish nationalists, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, resisted the treaty, leading to the Turkish War of Independence. The subsequent Treaty of Lausanne in 1923 marked the official end of the Ottoman Empire and the establishment of the Republic of Turkey. The dissolution of the Ottoman Empire was a turning point in world history. It reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and the Balkans, creating new nations and altering borders. The legacy of the empire's governance, culture, and influence continues to be felt in these regions today. Reflecting on the end of the Ottoman Empire, we're reminded of the impermanence of even the most powerful states. The story of its rise and fall offers valuable lessons on the complexities of governance, the impact of external pressures, and the resilience of peoples in the face of change. As we conclude our exploration of the Ottoman Empire, we see how its history is interwoven with the broader narrative of human civilization. From its grand achievements to its ultimate dissolution, the Ottoman Empire remains a testament to the enduring influence of history on our present and future. Stay tuned for more fascinating explorations of history and its impact on our world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss an episode. Thank you for watching.